For this orzo risotto that we're going to make, I'm going to start with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in a saute pan, just like that. I'm going to give this a little bit of butter. So here we have leeks, and they're a member of the onion family. And you want to use them up to about here, because this is really tough. Actually, you could use part of that for soup if you wanted to. So you want about, 1.5 to 2 cups of leeks. And when the butter is soft, you take them and you put them right in the pan. So now we have to get these soft. You want these to be very soft. I'm going to give that a little bit of salt, because a good cook always seasons as he or she goes along. So they're very soft now. And that's the point where we add the barley, the orzo. I just think this is a very unique way to use this instead of using arborio rice. So in it goes. That's about 1.5 cups, 1.75 cups rather, of the barley. So that goes in. And now you have to do what is so typical of doing when you make a risotto, which is to toast these grains. And the whole reason for doing that, whether you were doing this or you were making a classic risotto with arborio rice, would be to coat the grains in the butter so that they stay separate after they're cooked, and it's not just one big clump of rice or orzo. And once you feel that the grains are fully coated, takes about a minute or so to do that, then we want to give this some wine, just exactly as if we were making a risotto. And for this we want a white wine. So I'd say about 1/4 cup of a good dry white wine. So I have my stock right here, and now the trick is to add this in small increments. So I add about 1 cup at a time, and you stir. And with this, I'm going to add some mushrooms. So here are some button mushrooms. They go in. So you get the mushrooms in, we've got our broth in, and now you stir until this pan is just about dry. And then that's when we'll add the next addition of liquid. All right, I think if you look in this pan, you can see that it's fairly dry, and I've added increments of broth as I've gone along. So I'm going to add just a little bit more. And I know that this is perfectly cooked when I can taste it, as I told you before. It remains al dente, but it's still firm. So I think I'll just give myself a little taste of that right now, just to see where it is. Perfect. I'm going to add just a little bit more butter. About 2 tablespoons of butter go in there. That's about 2 tablespoons. I want to add some parsley, flat leaf Italian parsley, just that we chopped up. That goes in. This is really delicious. And at the end, I'm going to give it some Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, that wonderful cow's milk cheese from Emilia-Romagna. So put in the Parmigiano, mix that around. And just as you would serve risotto immediately, you should serve the orzo immediately. So get out a beautiful dish. And we can turn this off now and get it right in there. Spread it out beautifully. Looks gorgeous. And then you can give it a nice little grating of the Parmigiano Reggiano right over the top.